Hello, my name is Muvenddran Saravanan with the student ID 164384 under the supervision of Dr. Lin Chiayan. This is my CAT405 Intelligent Computing Major Project submission for Pixel 2026. My project name is HOTAYI AI Report Assistant. First and foremost, let me introduce what is my project about. This project is about developing an AI-powered chatbot system that gives industrial company easy access to their own data without needing to know what is the SQL. So, what my system does? First, it converts natural language queries into SQL statements. Second, it manages your queries, schedule reports to run automatically and expose them in PDF, CSV or Excel that's suitable for any reporting format. And third, it enables team members to share and discuss query results together all within one system. So next, let's talk about for who this project was built for. This system is designed specifically for HOTAYI Electronic Company and their production data, but also built to be adapted for any other manufacturing industry. So let's talk about what are the current problems the manufacturing industries are facing. First problem, the most factory staff have no SQL knowledge. They try, they get errors, and they end up waiting on IT just to get basic data. Second, the manual workload is overwhelming. Staff deal with mountains of data, format errors, and errors, which further delays the projects. Third, the existing AI tools don't understand factory-specific terminology. For example, if you ask about HPN, the AI doesn't have any clue what is HPN about. It's just as lost as anyone else. Fourth, there's no unified system. Staff are constantly jumping between SQL tools, report builders, and visualization tools, losing data and time along the way. And fifth, everyone is working as an individual. One person gets a great result, but nobody else knows. There's a limited ways to share and discuss or act on data as a team. Now, let's move on to system objectives. The first objective is bridging the SQL knowledge gap. An AI chatbot that states what you type in plain English and turn into correct, executable SQL query instantly. Second, eliminate the manual reporting workload entirely by automating the end-to-end report generation process and cutting down report generation time. Third, enhance domain-specific understanding. The AI is trained to accurately interpret HOTAYI's own manufacturing terminology and schemas. So when you ask about MIS downtime, for example, it actually know what that means. Fourth, unify the fragmented workflow into one integrated desktop system, combining the chatbot, SQL editor, and data visualization all in one place. And the last one, improve collaboration and traceability. Reports can be saved, shared, export, and cross-referenced all through a centralized communication hub so the whole team stays on the same page. So to tackle all the problems and achieve all our objectives, our proposed solution is the HOTAYI AI Report Assistant, a desktop application built on Tauri with a React and TypeScript frontend, Python backend, Superbase for authentication and storage, and a multimodal AI engine that supports multiple AI providers. It's designed for HOTAYI's manufacturing environment but adaptable for others. The system is built around 5 core modules: the AI engine, SQL validation layer, report generation and scheduling, file and data management, and then collaboration and communication hub, all working together in one unified system. As I have mentioned the 5 modules just now, let's get into the detailed overview of the system model diagram. So first, the AI engine handles the natural language to SQL conversation with a multimodal adapter, meaning we are not locked to any single AI provider. The SQL validation layer checks every query before it runs, preventing harmful or incorrect queries from reaching the database. Third, the report generation and scheduling module let users save queries as reports and automate their delivery. File and data management handles uploaded CSV and Excel files queryable the same way as the main database. And finally, the collaboration and communication module, a team chat, a hub where results can be shared and discussed and reacted to in real time. Now let's see our architecture diagram. The user interacts through the Tauri desktop application, which has the 5 workspace: AI chat, report, analytics, file workspace, and team hub, All requests flow down to the Python backend servers, which handle the crowd processing, which is where N2S engine, SQL validator, report store, file manager, chat store, and admin store. From the backend, two things happen in parallel. On one side, AI adapter layer routes to the whichever AI model is configured, whether that's the Gemini, GPT-4, DeepSeek, or Cloud. On other side, Superbase handles authentication, the database, and file storage. Everything communicates cleanly through this single layered architecture. Now, let's see what are the impacts and benefits of my project. The system benefits three groups of users. End users can query data in plain English, get instant result without any SQL knowledge, and work independently without relying on IT. Management gets automated reports delivered on time, faster data-driven decisions, full visibility on team activity, and instant export in any format. And for the IT team, FIRD and all query requests and role-based access control per user, switchable AI model without rebuilding anything, and significantly less manual report workload. Now let's explore entrepreneurship opportunity. So we already have our first client. The system is built for a real manufacturing company and working from their actual database and built around their real factory terminology. That's the real client before the product is even launched. But it doesn't stop there. The same problem exists in every manufacturer. Staff who can query their own data, and IT teams buried in a report request, and existing tools that are either too generic or too costly. Which brings us to the bottom line, built for one company, designed to expand and adapt to many. So how does this become a business? Three things. Revenue. Companies pay a monthly subscription and one-time setup fee with an enterprise license tier for larger clients. Second, cost stays low. It runs as a desktop app, so there's no cloud server bill, and the AI engine moves to most cost-effective model, and one code-based server serves every client. And it scales because onboarding the next factory doesn't mean rebuilding anything. It means loading their data. No rebuild, fast onboarding. The margin grows with every new client we add. The core insight is simple. Build once, load new factory data, sell again. And on pricing, we are not pulling numbers from the air. The logic is straightforward. Price it at a fraction of what one data analyst costs per month. Now, for the demonstration of my project. Hello and welcome to the HOTAYI AI Report System demonstration. So this is the main hub where each user login, they will be sent to here to see what are the activities so far. Here they can see their department, which department they come from, and their role. And for this example, I am in IT department. I am the manager of the IT department, and I also can view my team. So under here, it will have announcements and team members. And if they are unassigned members, for example, they don't have any crew or any department, they will be popped up here. So anyone who are not unassigned can be assigned. So if let's say under the team, they can also have workspaces. So for here, I can just create new workspaces, or I can just choose an existing workspaces. And here in existing workspaces, so this is the workspace. So under this workspace, there are, as we can see, there can be multiple chairs. So all these chairs can be accessed by members under this workspace. I can also invite others. For example, here I can just invite my department people. For example, Wopsing, I can invite as a viewer or editor. And once I invite, the invitation will be sent to that person. So as we can see now, once the invite sent, it will be shown the pending. So once Wopsing accepts his portal, it will be accepted and he will officially join. We also can see the activity. So moving on to the main thing, which is the workspace. So this is the main stuff, like where the system works. So here we can see there's SQL, file management, report section where they can schedule reports and everything. Analytics, they can see so far how the AI is performing, and team chat is where like they can share the reports and everything. As here, for example, here we can see one of the report I shared. So SQL is where the AI chatbot is. So here in this page, they can see some of the example question they can ask, and also they just can see what it does, and also what are the schema available for them to search and everything. So here they can select which schema they want to select, and just they can select and play around with it. and also they can choose which model they want to save costs and everything. And also if let's say they want to fix and everything, they can also rephrase their question for better SQL. So I just gonna ask a simple question. As we can see, the AI actually go through it and actually provided an SQL, and which is like 100% confident. So which is 100% confident means the AI is sure that it will gonna work, and also mention which columns it uses. So once we can run query, it will show the query results. So this is where like they can just save the report whether they want to. So once they save it, they can just save, like for example, like SMT report. We can save it for later processing. Now, just for another explanation, here I could list all SMT parts. So let's say if the people doesn't know, the non-technical people doesn't know what is SMT, so they can just ask what is SMT, and what is SMT means the AI will answer what is SMT for it. So the AI model is basically built for non-technical users and also for the technical users. It also friendly for the non-technical users and not much complex to use. It basically guides in everything, and as we can see, SMT, it actually gave the meaning. SMT stands for the surface mount technology, and this is all run in real manufacturing database, which is under the HOTAYI department. So that's why there are some sensors so to hide their database for the demonstration. So once it's saved under reports, it will be shown, and it will be like you can just run again and see the query result. And once they view PDF, they can just see the result of the PDF, and they can just save PDF, and also like they can schedule like daily or anything. For example, now I just want to schedule it daily 8 o'clock, and once it's scheduled, it will be saved. So it will be daily, it will be running 8 o'clock, it will be daily running, and it will be saved under the report section. So under the files, it will be saved under the name of it. And also like in our reports, we also can like share it to the others. Like for example, like I want to post this into my hub, so I just say, hi, this is SMT report. It will be posted directly on the hub. As you can see, we can see the SMT report. So each person who access to this can use the this exact prompt, or they can also like save and like export in any format they want. So once that's for the team chat, and analytics is where like they can see the recent queries, and then the AI models scores right now, and then if let's say they admin, they just can like see overall view, like how many users they have, how many schemas they have, and how many queries done so far today. And under the model section, which is the most important thing, where they can manage the models, and like they can also like play around with. And also more important thing is they can just limit, which is costing for the manager, the role. Manager can have more limits, or manager crew have less limit. They can play around with it. This is purely for business purposes. And they also can see the AI help. For example, the admin want to see whether it's working or not, they can just we can see what are the departments we have so far for this. We have like data analytics, IT marketing, and this is just testing, and we can add a new department if you want to. And if let's say under users, we can just assign the users to their department. For example, here we can just see what department they are, and for example, I just want to change this person's department. I just can change and which department they want. So for example, I just change to data analytics, and also I can also like control which schema they can access. For example, I don't want this person to access the makeup pass, I just can deselect it. And also I can give the admin privileges, so they can have admin thing. And also manager of this department means they can actually add and manage the members of that department. So that's for the users control. So that's all for my demonstration. Thank you.